dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bona fide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. And you'll be one all your dumbass life.
Hello there, Kershaw County. Jeff Maddox here again. And the saga of the boat ramp continues. And this time I thought I'd show you what dumbasses people really are. Now, you know, I've been, if you watch that last video, you know that I've been asking about the boat ramp and the snafu down there and all that. Well, before that, I had posted in the what's going on in Lugoff, Elgin, Camden, whatever, one of them damn groups. Somebody had snagged one of my posts and put in that group. Well, I had a friend of mine call me the other day, and he said, Jeff, this guy said that you poured concrete at the boat ramp and screwed it all up. And I told him, I said, look here, I've known Jeff Maddox 30 years, and he ain't poured no damn concrete over there at the boat ramp. And he said, yeah, I read it on Facebook. And ladies and gentlemen, this here is what he saw. Now, if you'll notice, somebody somebody named John Gould had posted this into What's Going On. He had copied and pasted it into the What's Going On page. And so, as you can see, at the very top it says KC Swamp Park debacle, thank you, Jeff. And then it goes, Jeff Maddox, the subcontractor, apparently has never poured a boat ramp before. Well, you see that? That post was from Jeff Maddox, and it talks about the subcontractor. Now, Jeff Maddox is separate. It's on a different line. And then the of the subcontractor is of capitalized. You dumbass, can't you figure out anything? Now, I don't know how many dumbasses there are out there that think that Jeff, me, pour that damn concrete. But you dumbass, you not gotta learn. I tell you what, you must have been a graduate of the Kershaw County School District. They don't teach you shit, except how to be a good, compliant little bitch slave to the system. But this dumbass thinks that Jeff Maddox poured that concrete. Well, you fool, dumbass. And that just shows you how dumbass people are. And they just carry on in these damn Facebook groups and don't get anything accomplished. Yeah, and they're not worried about anything that's really going on with the government and everything. You know, they just don't really care. And check this out, we're down at the river today. And the river's up pretty good, y'all. You know, all that rain that we've been having of late and everything. They got the river running pretty good today. I don't reckon they'd be pouring concrete at the boat ramp today. It's all muddy and everything. Like I said, I don't know when they're gonna get this thing done. But you can bet it ain't gonna be anytime soon. But, you see, when it comes to important things, the people really don't really care. Now, did y'all see this Facebook post where the old sheriff, Lee Bone, has decided to purchase for all his people this thing called True Leo. And True Leo is going to help them. It's an AI that's going to help these 88s. And remember, the reason I started calling them 88s is because none of them have an IQ over 88.
The Sheriff's Department says they're now leaning, that is, into artificial intelligence. They've got new software that will allow them to review body cam footage and flag problems. News 19's Megan Dowkshus explains.
This technology is here, and we can avoid it if we want to, but I choose to embrace it and use it to our advantage.
Kershaw County now uses AI software called Trulio, a tool that analyzes officer body camera video that records their interactions with the public. Captain David Miller leads the department's investigation unit. He has seen a lot of new gadgets, from tasers to body cams to drones, but he says he's never seen anything like this.
You're working and you have questions. about what the law is or what the policy is or you know, what the CDR code is that goes on a warrant. I mean, you can ask that. You can ask Trulio and it'll spit it out to you. It'll tell you what it is.
The department says it also helps officers stick to the facts.
It focuses more on facts than emotions. Sometimes when the human element gets put in, unlike AI, that emotions gets put in also.
The software can look at the video and flag interactions, even tracking if they use inappropriate language. Bone says it can also help with report writing. But he says the goal isn't just to catch officers making mistakes.
That's all we're looking for is law enforcement mistakes all the time, then hey, you're going to get them. I mean, they're going to make mistakes because they're human. But the good stuff, the more chances we can get to push out all the good stuff, because, I mean, like I said, 99.9% of the time, the guys are doing really good stuff.
Similar to officers, I'm also always on the go and work from my car. I have applications I can access whenever, wherever. And for Trulio and patrol officers, that's the same thing. Patrol officers can park, log into their laptops, and go onto Trulio whenever they need to. Anthony Tassoni, CEO and co-founder of Trulio, says a human always makes the final call if a flagged incident needs to be reviewed or changed.
It's part of your equipment. It writes reports for you. It keeps you out of trouble. It gives you credit for doing a good job.
Sheriff Bone said he was introduced to Trulio after the University of South Carolina's Department of Criminology released a study on its impact.
Not only does it make officers happier, it improves their wellness, their morale, it makes them more efficient, but also the community gets better outcomes.
Trulio estimates that if a person were hired to watch and transcribe the same amount of body camera video Kershaw Sheriff's Department has already thrown in, the cost would be over $800,000 in just 2 weeks. Reporting from Kershaw County, Megan Dalkshius.
Now these 88s, they need some help. So AI is going to come in and help them. And it's going to help them by telling them, you know, what laws the fella broke or didn't break, and what to charge them with. And what I suggest is that they name that AI Lee or Rock. And that way they can say, hey Lee, what do I charge this guy with? And they'll answer, well, you can charge him with disorderly, you can charge him with, let's say, does he have an open container? Oh, you can tase him. And what this is just one small step toward tyranny. Just like RoboCop.
All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
Sure. Yep. It's starting to roll.
Still rolling.
Ah, shit!
Let me see here. Bring in the LED. Lock it down. He's on.
What's the story?
We were able to save the left arm.
What? I thought we agreed on total body prosthesis. Now lose the arm, okay?
Jesus, Morton.
Can you understand what I'm saying?
Doesn't matter. We're gonna blank his memory anyway.
Well, I think we should lose the arm. What do you think, Johnson?
Well, he signed the release forms when he joined the force. He's legally dead. We can do pretty much what we want to.
Lose the arm.
Shut him down. Prep him for surgery.
Technology is here, and we can avoid it if we want to, but I choose to embrace it and use it to our advantage.
The entire outer skin will be like this.
It's titanium, laminated with Kevlar.
Go ahead. Shake his hand.
Come here, officer. What are you doing?
Oh! God.
It's got a hell of a grip.
It's 400 foot-pounds. He could crush every bone in your hand.
All right, attach it to his shoulder.
I like that. You're gonna be a bad motherfucker.
You know, that was predictive programming way back when. But that's what you're getting. You're getting RoboCop now because Now he'll be relying, that 88 will be relying on AI all the time. And the next thing you know, that's going to be integrated with the body camera and the in-car camera with facial recognition. So the next thing you know, you be riding down the road and you get pulled over and they'll tell you to roll down the window and stick your head out so that the facial recognition can then AI can tell who you are.
You know what? I told her so. I told her so.
And then they'll say, you know, hey, Bob, go ahead and stick your head back in the window. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. We're getting ready to come up there. And AI says that you probably need to get out of your car.
I told her so.
And so they'll be like little robots. It'll be robots with human hands. And then the next thing you know, they're going to put a Neuralink in each one of them. And there'll be a badge with a Neuralink and a robot. And then the next thing you know, it'll be Terminator.
Three billion human lives ended on August 29th, 1997. The survivors of the nuclear fire called the war Judgment Day. They lived only to face a new nightmare, the war against the machines.
This is just a tiptoe to tyranny. And what Lee says is, you know, you can either go along or you can get in it. Basically, he's saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Technology is here, and we can avoid it if we want to, but I choose to embrace it and use it to our advantage.
So, you know, he's going to take advantage, every advantage he can, to increase the power of the thick blue line. Now, what he's going to tell you is to keep you safe and secure. It ain't to keep you safe and secure. It's to keep them safe and secure. Remember, the Supreme Court ruled a long time ago, they have no responsibility at all to serve and protect. So that ain't what they're telling you. That might be the song they sing, but that ain't what's really going on. And as far as the boat ramp goes, y'all, it's another snafu of the state. Mind over matter. It ain't my money, it don't matter. Now, had this been something that Russell Brownsville come up with on his own and raised the money through whatever means that it was necessary, you can bet your bottom dollar this crap like this wouldn't have gone on. Who's to blame? We'll probably never know, because one thing else about government is when they get to pointing fingers, fingers point every damn where but them. So, you know, it's incompetence by government, incompetence by the state, power played by the people that are in there, because they're do-gooders, and do-gooders are dangerous. So, remember that, there's your update, and there's your, don't you love AI? It's coming fast soon. It's going to be an authoritarian nightmare soon. You going to speak out then? Might be too late. They'll just say, oh, facial recognition, cut him off, cut her off. No more hamburger for you. You can't even go in the food line. Anyway, another beautiful day. Another beautiful day on the plantation of Slavelandia. Until next time, boys and girls, you know the routine. Peace and love. And maybe a little understanding. Bye.
You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bona fide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass.